Welcome back to Veggie Quest. We're playing with the archer today. This character can one-shot winning every dungeon. Okay, not every dungeon. But regardless, it can go as far as possible in one direction, which even includes diagonally. The goal is to get this number to be very high, or at least higher. Currently, it only takes 2 moves for this character to go get the carrot. And so we're gonna need to do something about it. So what is like the most inefficient thing? This is 4 moves. I think like this will not be enough. We're gonna need to do something about something more clever than that. For some reason, there's an outer wall to the puzzle. I guess that's gonna be relevant soon. Maybe diagonal moving like this. That seems like it could be efficient. Except turning should not be an issue. Like that? I don't know. I like the idea of the diagonal for sure. Alright, let's see how much of this is. That's only 16, doesn't even get 1 carrot. I mean, since it goes as far as possible, there's some potential awkwardness with trying to hit a midpoint. Like, for example, if I did this and then had the path here, it's not possible, to, like, and you get this error message here, because you need to land on a midpoint, which we can't get here. I don't know if there's some sort of pyramid scheme to let this work, though. Let's try to diagonalize the start, see where that gets me. There's a lot of wasted space there. I also kind of feel this is now similar to that character, the freaking champion character, where you were incentivized to make these domino shapes. Alright, let's just invert that. So... oh no, am I missing something here? This is only 19 moves, and we could really be more efficient here. Alright, I found a thing that's more space efficient than what I've previously done. So you can see that it goes through that diagonal, but it can't stay on that middle space. And it can't go back up left, so it needs to go here, here. So maybe if I repeat that enough, this will be actually good. So what would that look like? We would make that shape a bunch of times, I guess? Alright, so I made this. You can see the corners in here, here, and here, but I didn't get to fill the whole thing with it. This should be faster than I was doing before, though. Ties? Oh god. I'm not sure this is geometrically possible, but it would be cool if there was a way to do double backing stuff, which is the most common way to create a highly optimized thing. Like, so obviously this doesn't work, and I don't think it will work, but it would be cool. The idea would be that, like, somehow your parity is so screwed up that you can't win immediately and have to go somewhere else, and then come back to a tunnel, but I don't think it's gonna work. I've really tried a lot on this level, like, one of them being with the... this being open, and like we're going through some of the corners, like going through here, here, and whatever path, but I think it's not gonna work. Okay, on the thought of that double backing topic, I just made this and realized, well, maybe not realize if this would work out, but notice in this situation, it's literally not possible for this character to reach the in-between spaces, so we could use that as this path that we go back through, if we can find a way to get it on a diagonal. So then the idea is that this connects really closely to the finish, but the finish is only accessible through a diagonal path. I'm also not sure if we can do this in reverse, in the sense that maybe there's a variation where the diagonal is the first path and the straight line's the second, but that feels less likely to me. Though maybe it could exist. Wait a minute, maybe that could exist. Oh, but then I would have to... whatever. Then I would have to give up on my other idea. Huh. Why am I building this? In this particular way, I mean. This kind of strayed a little far from my original idea. So the idea is that it's, like, it can't go in the middle of the hallway in any of these moves. Something near the start has the carrot open. Maybe here? No, because you can just go back. Okay, it's interesting that this is a thing that can happen where the parity switch is there, but not efficient enough. Really straight, huh? Okay, so what is the setup that we are locked... Here's the thing, right? The setup takes a long time, like takes up a lot of space, which is bad. Like, this is the kind of setup that you could win, potentially, if you had the diagonal, but the idea is that it's not possible to go through this space as a straight line, because you just oscillate between those. So we need to have this structure, this general structure of a long T-piece like this, somewhere earlier on. So how about this? Okay, look at that. So now the carrot's in there, and the level is not possible normally because there's no way to make it through into the tunnel unless you have diagonal with you. So now can we set up something where the diagonal takes a while to get? Let's see. So this doesn't work, but if you do that, Oh my god, it's only 11 moves. I mean, like, okay, it doesn't help that a diagonal is so easy to do, but I thought it was nice, you know, being able to double back. Okay, I guess we could expand the tunnel a little bit like this, but that doesn't add enough. I'm returning back to that idea of the efficient way to get to, you know, like, it's better than the domino idea, of course, where it goes like this, and this, but I guess they didn't start with it last time. It also allows you to do something similar on the other side symmetrically then, but I thought I tried it and, like, you don't have the space to do it well again for this side, so what, you put, like, you gotta do that? You do something like this, and repeat that through the tunnel. Do something like that again? Really can just repeat the same symmetry from this side to go here. There's a... How do I keep getting 19? I guess I don't use the bottom row enough, maybe? Also, this diagonal kind of sucks for me. Maybe we can extend it. Although this creates another 3, so maybe that's not good either. Oh my god, 20? Wait, that means second carrot. That's... So third might be pretty close, actually. Wow, what a tease. I thought it was far off, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I can do this down here, and maybe that allows something new. Flash better. I don't know if I can recreate situations similar to the start to get another, like, Tramino pattern here. I made this. I mean, the top is still not used. I can actually do this. Wait, no, it doesn't add anything. I really want to use this top right. So I mean, I think it has to go through this diagonal. So it goes all the way there, and maybe it needs to help here, and then we go like this way. So maybe this is going to be a lot of moves spent in the top right, and then something like that again. Probably fix the bottom as well while we're at it. What it was before. Is this better? Yo, 21. Okay, that is progress. You know what? I just realized we can build this contraption here twice on this side. Now this makes this look inefficient, but this already. Now let's add I don't know, that, and so that's already 17, despite that we don't have anything here. Can I just recreate the... Oh my god, if it's that simple in terms of construction. 22. You can fit that whatever you call pattern like in 4 quadrants, like in a really elegant way. It's just that, right? I was wondering if that was the idea or not. No, it's actually the same. It's this then, yeah. Okay, oh my god. I didn't expect it to be that freaking empty on the top anyway. Also, I love how it keep going, like, exchanges aren't meaningful. Not sure where I'm missing the optimization. Maybe I flipped this somehow. But yeah, it's really nice to have forward progress after a long time of not having such a thing. No, there's no way it's this, right? This is very ugly. 21, it's worse. Or maybe we do this kind of turnaround? Is that a thing? And then we have a turnaround on this side. Hold on. There you go. Just add that. Oh my god. Okay. Very nice tech that you can do that on the top left. This level took so long. This is the problem with 3 carroting everything. Well, I guess I got my wish of the developer putting exact perfect score. Okay, so now we can place only 4 of these ground tiles and an infinite amount of water. So how does the water interact? I want to do that. Like, and can it go through water in any sense? Whoa, not possible. Right, I guess that makes sense if it's not possible because it can't hit that exact midpoint. Okay, I don't think it's influenced by the water. However, it would like to go diagonally in some sense. And there might be some more involved things, like you can put something there, then maybe it forces some sort of jigsaw pattern here. Not possible still. That's weird. This looks like it should be possible. Going here, 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 moving down here. So I'm not sure why not. Oh, unless it's... Oh, man. I just realized, maybe this is trying to show the distinction that it might not be able to win on these because of the board edge, right? So, for example, that, it's not blocked by that. So it can't, like, hit a wall on this at all. Okay, wow. So then it has to slowly and calmly move. So that will cause a lot of waiting. Well, I hope that it causes a lot of waiting. And since we have infinite water, we can set up potentially infinite weights. You can put that and then a piece of water on top of it, right? So we can do that. Okay. How is this not going to be cheesed in some way? Whoa, 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 what the hell? Oh no. Why? How come you didn't theme this as an abyss? A null tile is not themed. Okay, that's a problem. How about we do something like that? So then there is no tile, except, yeah, it can hit the wall at the other edge, which will count also. That's also an easy way to skip it. Maybe get rid of those. But it can still, what the hell? So this potentially has an idea where it can be forced to need to go to the other edge, maybe, and then alternate between diagonals and alternate walls with conveyors that happen to be on them. I'm not sure it's easy to visualize. I just want to see if, like, this idea works. No, it's still too easy to cheese. I would like to demonstrate the water idea that I have, though. So something like this. And then it would diagonalize onto here. Here. It's gonna be necessary to make sure there's no accidental diagonals I'm allowing while I'm doing this thought experiment. If I do that, for example, or rather do this. Okay, so here's the thing. That is one of the possibilities. A cheese, if you will. So let's, I don't know, move that away. That's another cheese, unfortunately. I don't even know how I didn't see that one coming. Okay, so you can kind of see what I was going for with the diagonals idea, where you do that, and then it would link to another conveyor, which would be the only way to get to the next water. Well, I say that, but clearly there are ways around it. And I don't know if I can just keep putting water to try to avoid that, because the score isn't even getting high enough for me to be impressed by the idea. Although you can make threats by having the water go into the abyss to try to prevent those sorts of routes. Okay, so I set up a bunch of things there, and I'm now going to put... This is the final one of the... Yeah, so... There. So now, it should go through the diagonals. Why is it going so fast? It should go through the diagonals. Then I have to wait on the water. Technically my highest so far, 10. Gotta be a better way to do this, huh? No, I was thinking I wasn't using all the corners enough. I mean, like that side isn't used enough. And I also wanted to make a short conveyor, a more short conveyor belt. Like, let's say I do that, and then... So from there, like, from this spot, it can either go here, through the diagonal, which is not useful. What if I have to make it go through that? And then it can go, like, down here. Wait a minute. That actually takes more moves, right? Let's say I do something like that, and then here. Okay, that is very promising. That's 10 moves, but, of course, I have an extra 2 blocks, so I can easily just do that to add +2. But that doesn't seem like the most useful use of +2. Like, it's really cool that that's possible. Maybe we could add some more, like, if you forced going on the other end. Still 12, actually. Like, it's... I think there's still some places that it doesn't touch. Like, in the first step, where it bounces all over the walls, there are still some locations it's not hitting, and maybe we could use those for extra moves later on. So, I don't know, what's a square that I'm not using? I could also, like, for example, on here, it's going here, here, here to bounce to this conveyor belt, but it could water. But it could also go here, here, here. And I could block that off by putting a water here. Meaning that then this opposite water could actually be used as some sort of final thing. So, if I do this, will I get the same amount? It is the same amount, but I have one more ground tile. I don't even know where the hell I would put it here. Wasn't that one extra move or something? No, because I freaking can ignore it. Can with one, I don't even know how I'm going to do anything with one extra ground tile. Is there a way to get another extra ground tile then? Do you think I can maybe get rid of that one? And block off the other path as an alternate route? Or block off this too? Yes, and then it uses this space instead. So the extra tiles can now be stored around there. No, I mean, I can still go on that tile, so that doesn't work. Like, I guess I could use the other tile, like, there. That's, like, kind of an way to do it, though. So you have this threat of going back into the abyss, so... Oh my god, that's still 12, why? I think I need to make some annoying changes here to make this work, but I'm thinking of putting this like that, so we have extra moves, and then preventing any cheeses from there. So this doesn't even work. I need to go there, and then block that. So... now that entire top right region is freed, and we're not 3-carroted. You know, one thing that I'm doing wrong for some reason is that this takes 1-2 moves, but the next one takes 1-2-3 moves. So I'm gonna have to rearrange stuff to make that work, though, but... because I was already using this for something. Like, I guess this is the problem with doing that. Because I changed it from here, from down to right, but that made it quicker to get here. Like... I don't know. I don't like this. I really want it down. But if that's the case, it obviously gets cheese by moving there. So how about we block it this way? And then... there it is! 14! Alright. I can't... that was literally just a very small edit to what I did before. For my 13. It's just the idea that you can't shift twice a turn, so there we go. Alright. Next level. Board edge is not a wall. Thanks for telling me on this level. So yeah, that's why, of course, the previous levels all had some sort of border on the outside. So then, obviously, we use the threat of the board edge in this puzzle. All of a sudden, we have a lot of possible impossibilities. We can almost make an ice maze here, which I'm tempted to just very lazily just do this and wait until it finds a freaking solution. For this one, it needs to actually hit a diagonal. This diagonal that I've prepared. Okay, I'm not doing it well. I would hope that levels don't have massive open areas, and I don't think it will have, because there was a previous level where it could have been a massive open area, and instead it was contained. So we can use this board edge as a threat more often. But how would you use that as a threat? Maybe there's a way to, like, force it to never want to go diagonally? It's like... something like this? Nope. We gotta prevent that. I mean, you can even block off the edges of that. Of course, it's forced to do the slowest possible motion doing that. Just because the diagonal, which would usually be a fast skip, is completely unallowed. I was also thinking something like this, maybe. Which is somehow better. It does skip, like, half of the squares, because, like, it's not always going horizontal, which is not good. But the problem with the staircase is that there's not enough room to make a good one, or even that long of one. I like the idea. Okay, I managed to make 11 with a stairway at the top. This doesn't even look that great. You could open this up. It's not possible then. I want it to, like, hit this. Maybe. Also 11. Oh, 12, never mind. Oh, but that 12 is another carrot? What? Is the next one just, like, one move? Weird. Because it feels like I can break this one. And then it's a more. No, it isn't. This isn't used. Can I extend the staircase? Would that be a good idea? Not possible right now. Nope, still not possible. Because I get launched right into here, not good. Something like that. Still 12. Okay, what a original solution. Is there a way to, like, hit back onto... like, you can't go on the edge as in this line after you've left it, I think. And I have so many attempted things that are equal to 12, but after screwing around, I think this actually will work. And it's funny that it involves another staircase-like formation over here. If I break that, then I also make a staircase along here, and then I do the classic turn, and there's 13! My gosh, that actually took quite a while. Okay, next level we have... wow, why does it look so similar? But now we have a button and a trap. So let's see its interaction with it. It's probably not going to act like a wall, though. So if I do this, it's not possible. So if I try to make a similar scenario to what I did before, only this time it will be near the start. Can I go over the... no, not possible somehow. Let's do that. That's 12. I'm not really sure how effective this double back strategy is going to be. We'll do that, and it's a little more. 16. And obviously we should try to extend the path that is double backed instead of the other one. Did I try the, like, here? Okay, yes, it can go over the trap. Okay, so the trap only blocks where you might land. I want like a double or even triple staircase if I can make it happen. So like this probably is involved in it. And where should I block stuff off at? Here? Nope. Well, you freaking went around. That's a cheese. Like the diagonal with holes is I like the diagonal with holes, even though it doesn't work most of the time. Just because of the idea that you might be able to do something clever with the idea of going between them. Okay, so I've rearranged this so that there's more time spent up here. And this is 18 moves, which is only 1 carrot, but at least there's more time spent there, but I'm clearly losing some on this side. So I have this alternate idea where it still reaches 18 only. And it's like going through it from here is annoying because I would like it to go through from this area, but then all it does is go over the trap. You know, maybe this staircase isn't a good idea. Like, how good is it if I just make a normal spiral kind of thing? I guess I could block that. Like, I really can't think of any spaces to use that, but maybe we should try to find more of those. This is 17 with no effort. Oh my god. Is there something better than the staircase? Because I mean, at least for open paths like this. This is 19. Alright, what if I extend the staircase to be downwards? Let's see what that can do. I wonder if there's more space for an interesting thing to do with this button here. Nope, actually not possible right now. You get stuck post button. So how much is this? 18, of course. And the worst part is that means I can do this and... right? 20, okay, second carrot. Feels like such a construction would be better off inside here, though. I just don't know how to do it. You know what? Imagine if the stairs are moved down one more time. This idea sucks, never mind. I always kind of also want to use the edges, like, considering only a character on an edge can move on an edge, but I don't think it's useful here. Also, for some reason, what? Why? I thought I did that. Okay, that was dumb. Sorry, that's an easy 21. Now, I mean, did I do the start badly? If I do that, the problem is that it's easy to skip. Like, if I have any walls in there, then I can just ignore the extra steps that I've put for the intention of... maybe I can block it with a trap. Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Okay, that's 22. Okay, I know this looks nothing like the staircase, and you're probably wondering why I got here or why I'm even showing this. But basically, I had that vertical idea before, right? I was trying to find the most efficient way to do that, and I just gave up last level because I didn't find a way to make it work. But then I made it horizontal, and I blocked off that cheese. And I'm feeling like, what is this? This, for once, it's actually doing the thing that I wanted it to do. Because I guess the other, like, of course, it can't move diagonally up left now. So I'm wondering, like, what, is this better than the staircase somehow? It's like, you would imagine the button would be, like, there, and then you would go all the way here, hit the button, and come back, maybe. But even if that's true, how do you freaking apply it, and where does it go? Maybe on the top, and, I don't know, here. There still needs to be a place for the final thing to land. Also, going up right from here would kill it, so I need to move this all one down. Still doesn't work. Okay, what if, like, instead, we actually start near the carrot, which looks bad because we can easily cheese it, but let's block it off. So now it's not possible, so we need the button. Where's the button go? Not there because it's too easy to cheese. So let's block that path off, then do that. 23 with a completely different idea. Absolutely incredible, spaghetti monster. The only thing I don't like is, like, why is this crap the way I get to the button? The button isn't even on the very end. But like, you do that, and then the extra wall, just don't let the extra wall get used. Oh, what the? That's 25? Alright, sure. I guess that's a little bit of extra DLC there. Like, the only weird thing is that why didn't this idea work in the previous level without the button trap thing? Should I go back to that? Ugh. Anyway. Okay, so we got the champion character. A quick recap is that this guy has a weapon that can be changed, spend a turn to change it, and that gives different movement abilities. So normally, it currently has the sword, which is the warrior's one, which means it will move in a straight, it can move twice in a straight line. So you can see that. And if I force a diagonal move, Well, we would have to make sure the archer, because the archer is also there and moves turns at the same time. So we completely block that off. It'll be forced to switch to the wizard and phase through the wall. And then we have the archer deal with. The walls are also completely enclosed this time. I mean, I was trying to show like a freaking diagonal, but it's hard because the archer is also very capable of diagonal. Like, I imagine that... Okay, well, here's the one thing about it too, is that unless, like, because both characters move at the same time, one character either has to be trapped or has to be completely irrelevant. For example, in this one, the archer is basically irrelevant because it's spending one turn. Like, it takes one turn for it to go to the goal. So I could decide, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to make the other one the slower character and completely block it off. So that's 13 moves, and it's bottlenecked by the champion. And how do you box in the champion? That would... Anything that boxes in the champion would probably box off the archer as well. So I think maybe the archer is the one that is the bottleneck. Even though that sounds so weird, right? So we can like block it here. And we need to block off that side too. Because that double thick wall. 12. It's not really that great, and the thing doesn't work in this variation when the walls are open, not open. I kind of want both of them to be locked. I don't know. Also, if I do this, then okay, that's actually a way to box in the champion because yeah, the archer is the only one who can go over traps. I'm still not really sure whether I'm trying to make an archer path or a champion path. Like, this is not even that effective because archers can go across that in one turn. So let's design some sort of dead-end space. The archer double back. And it doesn't work very well, huh? Am I so far off the goal? Like, I get this isn't the most efficient path that I ever made, but nope, it's not even possible. I guess I need to do that for it to be possible. 18, why? I guess I should kind of maximize my time spent in here. Okay, that gave me 19 by doing that, but that's really not enough. Let's just try this with the champion being the one doing all the work. So we want the carrots connected. For the champion to not escape, it needs 2 thick walls. I guess we can do something like that, I guess. We can go across that for sure. And then button, and then a blocker. Oh, we can place infinite traps, by the way. How would you even block this well? Because that freaking archer can already go there. I guess you need 2 thick walls, plus that, and now no one can get through. Of course the archer takes the path instead. Absolutely classic. Which definitely means that the champion would have a slower time there, though. Okay, this is easy. I just need to fix it by blocking it with a wall, because then only... Whoops. Oh yeah, the archer skips right past this section, huh? Here? Okay, so now... Okay, the champion doesn't switch enough here. As switching would spend a move. So this is actually 28. Pretty good. I just want the champion to switch more often, I guess. Alright, hold on. So we want to make it switch between needing to either use the weapon that goes diagonal and the weapon that teleports through walls. This is something I've done on a previous level as well, but I seem to have even less space to do anything with it this time. Here? I want to improve this somehow, but I don't really know how. If I do that, then the archer cannot make it through. I don't know. Shoot. Let's just see how it goes, even though it's a little bit inefficient alongside there. This is 34, very close to the first carrot. Like, another weird thing about this is that there's not even that many turns of double back time. I guess there's like 11 or so, which does make you want to consider kinds of structures where the champion is bottlenecked by traps instead, because traps don't count as walls. So it's possible to maybe make a slower path with the traps involved. I don't know. Like, for example, I could put traps in here. The archer still can't get through, but the champion can't get through here either. So maybe we can get some early weapon switching here. And even, like, leave an alternate path, which is kind of cool. Because I could make a wizard switch here. And then the archer can make its way through from that angle. So both of them have a different way to... Whoops. Okay, the archer wasn't supposed to win that fast. Here? Nope. Because of this one. Here? Okay. 35, which is... less than I was expecting. Probably because I allowed this cheese of the freaking wizard making it go that fast. Alright. 34. That's even worse somehow. Incredible. God, is it possible that after the champion is done, then the bottleneck becomes the archer, and the archer has a special maze made out with the traps? God, I don't want to think about it. That would be incredibly cursed. Alright, just quickly put this together. I'm not even going to show the putting it together process probably because I think it's pretty straightforward. It is the idea of like the champion does things first and then the archer takes the same route. And this unfortunately is pretty close to what I already have, 31. So I guess I still don't know what's the best way to approach this level. Okay, I found a 37, which is ridiculous, right? Because like this is the kind of build that I had before. And this one that I just made looks very similar in that the champion is the one that's going up here and double backing, and there's not much room in the archer. I was wondering if the archer could somehow get in the way and force the champion to pass, but clearly they can swap locations, so that's not really a thing. It's kind of annoying there's so much like diagonal where it doesn't need to switch swords, so what if we put that there? Then like here we'd have to reposition that, and now there is a wizard swap turn. So I got 38. Also lingo face. Oh, this is so annoying. Like I feel like there should be a way to add more turns, but the two carrots are in such separate spots that's hard to make one go to one and the other to the other. And the worst part is the amount of designs that I'm coming up with that have similar-ish scores but do totally different things or take different paths. I'll try another type of design where the champion does everything first, then the archer, which would have things that kind of look like this. What I'm doing here is just awful. Like, it does have the archer at the very end, but what if I tried this and had the entire right two columns involved? Would that be better? I mean, it looks very orderly, which is nice, nice to see. I think I made it impossible for the archer to pass. Okay, no, we can't allow that cheese. I actually want the champion to be the one that needs to go to the right side. 36, again, super close. The archer does have a little bit too fast of a path by going there. Like, maybe we remove that so that the champion takes a little bit more time. No, freaking archer going there. I kind of dislike this. But then if I get rid of that, then it's just like the same thing I already did that was bad. I want to use the top section, but in a way that the archer can actually get through this. I'm trying to make the archer go there and then go back the other way. That's really not working. Something like that. This is still 34. The archer kind of gets a little too much of a head start with the first move. I guess we could put that there. 36. I'm still not... I wish I could complicate this part of it. Like, I even have this, like, I managed to even get this fun archer turnaround. It's not good. The archer and champion are taking up almost the amount of steps there. And I don't like the freaking double teleport that this is doing in this current setup, and it's not even that great. Especially the archer already gets a turn, an extra turn. Let's block that. Let's see what happens there. So after this button is hit, the archer actually does have to wait by going here, which looks better. And it seems like the champion is... Oh, that's the second carrot. My god, that took freaking forever. Also, I found that you don't even need that much effort. You can just, like, do something like this. I mean, this is a bit of a mess, but... I don't know why I didn't even do this sooner, but that's also 39. Ugh. Actually, it's super annoying that I can't do something where this is immediately blocked off because the freaking champion can't go to the right because the archer needs to go to the left, but that hits right into the trap, so that's a little dumb. Because it feels like it should be so easy to improve this, but if you do that, the wizard goes through the wall too easily. Actually, we could use a trap in that position, which would actually be better, I think. Wait, that's 40! Wait, could I have done that in other places? That's great. Like, you can just go, use the diagonal, force it. Because, again, more swaps we do, the better. I still don't like that the diagonal movement is done this way, but... Yeah, and also, it manages to be 40 even though we have this, which is like double move, double move, double move. Or, since can't the archer go out this way? Then we can do the swap. And then I can force the diagonal. Okay, this looks really good. 42! Alright. That one is... Okay, 42, yes, that's the steps required. Oh my god. Okay, next one, this is the final one. And what do we have? Only one of these auras that give something a champion aura. So, I mean, for example, we're playing as the archer. So the idea is that this is obviously impossible right now. But if we have the champion aura, then it will gain the ability to move like a champion, so now I can just teleport over, even though that's the archer. So this actually looks really restricted, which is interesting, and we have this to turn it off. That's also weird, because the only reason you would want to turn off this aura is because the aura itself is a block location. Well, not like that. So what, a diagonal across there? What is the situation where I would want to turn this off? That, I guess. No, that still doesn't work. Or I forgot, like, the archer can't go off the edge either. Otherwise, that seems to get treated as a wall. Okay, for example, in this situation that I just made, I need to press the button first, and then I can actually, like, hit the carrot. If we didn't have it there, it wouldn't be possible, because this would always be on and counts as a wall. Alright, now we gotta remember all the freaking ways that this thing can be delayed. Okay, by putting the button in different locations, I can make it take a long time to reach there and then hit that button. That's 10 moves, which is, you know, interesting. I could do that. That takes even longer. 11 moves. Okay, this is a stupid way to do it, but what if we just remove more walls until it makes, like, if I do that, does it take longer? Yes, it does, and he now needs to do all that complicated stuff, and now we have 15. Seeing this as a boss level, I have to do a lot more work. Okay, I was able to delete a bunch of walls, but yeah, it's not really that good. Like, I can do stuff that resembles other levels. It looks like this. I mean, it's just to go to the button and go back, which is the same. So, I mean, there's a third idea I haven't done yet, which is the whole zigzag thing that we've done in previous levels. Of course it's only like... Okay, this is the zigzag, obviously, which is what I was just talking about. But it's not much better. I guess the position of that is kind of bad. Maybe it should be there instead. No, no cheat. Please stop cheating. Okay, that really is not much better. Like, it... Another thing that does not help is that, of course, the champion aura allows you to cheat some of the bouncing that I have you do by just doing that move. I'm gonna move the button here. 18 and 1 carrot, okay. Actually, you know another interesting thing? Of course, I'm going on a complete tangent by doing this, but, like, this setup without the button allows you to spend... God damn it. Okay, I guess one of them doesn't work, but, like, it allows you to spend a lot of time on the edge, which is not something that you can usually do in an archer level. I don't know how much that helps, though, because if you have something on the edge like this, this can't then be used as a thing that we need to avoid later on with the button. Like, that we need to trigger to turn off the wallness of it. But this uses too much of the... I can't even think of a way to improve this, honestly. Like, I don't know, put it there now? That's not better. What if I put a wall there? Oh, okay, 19. What, the 3 carat is close? So just adding that... Actually interesting that it forced this to go inside that alcove mount. Okay, just want a little diversion real quick. Before I did... It's funny that we're kind of doing this in reverse, because I remember doing this staircase at another level, and then we would block it off, and some blah blah, some blockers... can go down here and touch a button or something. 13? That's not very impressive. Actually, like, I solved it in a different way last time. With the other staircase level, where I did that instead or something. This barely looks like a staircase. What am I even doing here? This is 16? Wow, I don't think this is succeeding. I probably need to do something a bit more clever with the carrot ore or something. Like, you could do some sort of one-way path that makes... I guess the wizard would be the only move there, because you can't do it satisfyingly with the diagonal. And then you would return to the start or something, in such a way where you can't go back normally. Okay, do I need to put this back up here? So, like, you could take this diagonal move or something. That is actually an interesting idea. I need to prevent that. Jeez. Something like that. So, like, it hits the button. Notice that it uses this diagonal move that it can't go back out of the same way. Unfortunately, the path to here is a little bit cheap and easy, and I want to block that. Nope, damn it. No, I want it to be a real, true one-way path. No, there's too many cheeses. Ugh, Rest prevent it from going back. This actually adds an extra move to the edge, doesn't it? I don't want it to accidentally allow it to get back in there. Oh, now it's impossible. Woo. Yeah, I mean, okay, that completely worked in the sense that it did the path that I was envisioning. That double move is not even good for me. And it was way too efficient. Woo. Why is this layout so bad? Well, anyway, that staircase was a failure. What if I do the zigzag, but do it the other way? Have I tried that? I don't think so. So that's another easy thing that I've done before. So the thing is, like, though, we want something more similar to this, because we want it to go hit the button and then loop all the way around. Really? 19 with no effort, huh? I don't know. No, that's not possible if you break that one. You're such a tease. What a beta teaser. Can I, like, do something different here? Like, force it to go on this side or something and do that, even though it looks less efficient? This apparently were 18. It's not really being as useful as I hoped it would be. And this is obviously going to be an issue too. That's not very good. 19 again. What if I even made the button there? That looks terrible, but it's 18 moves, which isn't even that much lower. What about that? Doesn't that do the cursed turnaround that we loved seeing? Oh, but still 18. Also, I really want to see, like, if it can use the aura in a useful way, but it probably will be... It's shorter, unfortunately. Because it goes in there. I mean, also here. What about that? That's actually interesting, too. 20! Okay, okay. Using the edge again. That's very nice. My god, this character is something. Why did it not do the carrot animation? Anyway, is this what Archer is going to get redesigned to? Anyway, this Love Watermelon looks like a lot friendlier of a character than the Archer we just played as. So we can check... Let's get a sneak preview of this. It's just a box, isn't it? It's just Sokoban. What the hell, man? Alright, goodbye.